How long will your renovation take and when can it actually start? It's one of the most common questions homeowners ask, and it sounds simple, but in Florida the answer isn't as straightforward as most people expect. So instead of giving you a vague answer, I'm going to explain how the timeline actually works so you can understand what to expect. Here's the key idea. A renovation isn't one timeline. It's three separate phases that happen in order: planning and design, then permitting, and then construction. And this is important because most delays don't happen during construction. They happen before construction even begins. So let's break it down. Phase one, planning and design. This is where we define the project, your goals, layout changes, finishes, engineering, and the scope that's clear enough to price and build from correctly. Typical range is 1 to 5 months. What affects this most? First, size and complexity. A bathroom update in a full renovation is, completely different, a full home renovation. Second is decision speed. Renovation requires a lot of decisions, and those decisions take time. And that's normal. Our job is to guide you through that process so it stays efficient and doesn't become overwhelming. Phase two is permitting. This is the biggest wild card in South Florida, because once plans are complete, we're now working with the city or county, and it's not just you and me. Typical range is 1 to 6 months. And what affects permitting? First is project complexity. The more scope means the more review time. If the plans are incomplete or unclear, the building department issues comments, the drawings go back for revision, and the cycle can repeat several times. And this is where a lot of time gets lost without homeowners realizing it. So when someone tells you they can start in 30 days before the plans are approved, that's not confidence, that's just guessing. We don't guess timelines, we build timelines based on actual process. Phase three is construction. This is the part most people think of as the renovation. Demolition, trade show up, inspections, installation of products, and the final completion. Typical range for this is 2 to 12 months, depending on the scope of work. And what affects this phase is first, contractor organization and scheduling. The difference between a well-run project and a disorganized one can be months. Second is decision speed during construction. Even with good plans, there will be moments where decisions need to be made, like tile layouts, certain finishes, fixture locations, and change orders come up. The faster these decisions happen, the smoother the project runs. So what does that mean for you for total timeline? In South Florida, a realistic range looks like this. Design, 1 to 5 months. Permitting, 1 to 6 months. Construction, 2 to 12 months. That's why a renovation could take as little as 4 months or over a year, depending on the scope of work. And I know that sounds like a wide range. It's better to understand the reality now so you can plan properly instead of being told what sounds good and you're dealing with delays later on. So when can we start? Construction begins after your construction documents, your permits are approved. Once plans are approved, we align your readiness, confirm material lead times, and set a real start date. We don't just start the projects. We launch them properly because that's what protects your budget, the timeline, and your overall experience. If you live in the Boca Del Rey area and you're considering a renovation, you're welcome to contact us.